VIN numbers first started to appear on Breyer models around mid-2009 as a result of the US government's Consumer Product Safety Improvement Act of 2008. It is used as an identifier for Breyer's factory in case any of its products are recalled. Presently, no collectors know what it stands for, although some like to joke that it's the model's vehicle identification number, like a car. There are currently 3 styles of VIN numbers: the standard VIN and date, the silver character string, or the long character string. 2 of 3 of these VIN variations can tell us about the origins of a model. This is the most common type of VIN number, found on almost all traditional models produced from 2009 onwards. It is also the easiest to decipher. Under a model's hoof, or in the newsworthy mold's case on the inner flank, it will read VIN, along with a month and a 2-digit number underneath. This 2-digit number is the year that the model was made, i.e. 11 equals 2011. In the Secretariat's case, 09 is 2009. The date under the hoof is when the model left the factory, not necessarily when it was officially released, but it's usually within a few months. For example, this year's Breyerfest models have April 2014 dates, but they were not offered for sale until July. Although trickier than the more straightforward date VIN, you can also get the same information from a silver character string VIN. These are usually found on classics models and a select few traditionals. The string will start with a letter, which you can ignore. The next 4 numbers have the information we need. The first 2 numbers are the month, and the second 2 numbers are the year. So, Jules' character string is A0810GC, which means he was made in August 2010, so 0810. As of right now, there has been no meaning associated with the long black character strings. These are used rarely, usually on JCPenney Special Run models, and are accompanied by Made in China underneath. For more information on when these models were made, try a Breyer ID site such as Identify Your Breyer. This can mean one of 3 things. The model was produced before 2009. Even if they were painted in China, models from 2008 or earlier do not have any VIN numbers. For example, Treasured Moose was produced in 2007, so she does not have a VIN. The model was painted in New Jersey. Around mid-2008, Breyer began producing the jaw connoisseur models in China. Since this time, only very limited models, usually runs of 80 at the most, are painted domestically in New Jersey, thus not requiring a VIN stamp. Due to their limited availability, these models are often not cheap, and are unlikely to be found without a higher price tag. Most are in the hands of experienced collectors who know what they are and advertise them as such. So this is Dixie from the Big Easy Bash. She is one of 24, and therefore she was painted in New Jersey. So she does not have a VIN stamp. The model is a sample model. Sample models are tricky, and I will cover them in the next installment of Model Horse 101. In summary, sample models are models sent over to Breyer from China before a model's production begins as a final spot check. Since 2011, a handful of these models have been popping up in the Breyer store at Breyerfest every year. Without knowing a model's history, it is unlikely a sample. If the model was ever purchased new in box from a retailer other than the Breyerfest Breyer store, it is not a sample model.